I've been a railroad nutjob for over 21 years. I've also been a fan of a game by Nev, an Australian developers called Trainz Simulator. And I've been playing it ever since I got my first copy of Trainz Driver North American Edition back whenever I was a wee kid. And in the past 10 or probably since Trainz A New Era came out, I just gotta ask you this. What the f*** happened to this community?
Prego, oh, when you kiss her goodnight. Scusi, when you turn on the light. Then whisper softly in her ear, right there. Grazie, grazie, scusi, prego, brings her near. Scusi, oh, when you hold her.
To kick things off, I just want to reiterate one major caveat from my disclaimer. Not all of this fandom is bad. It may sound like I may have that opinion, but honestly, it's the polar opposite, really. The amount of quality content created this game has churned out, especially for users in the USA recently, has been through the roof. And it's something for anyone, really.
Down from Birmingham one cold December day. As you roll into the station, you can hear all the people say that the girl from Tennessee, she's long and she's tall. He came down from Birmingham on the Wabash Cannonball. Oh, listen to the jingle, the rumble and the roar as she flies along the woodland.
Route builders like Free the Cheese and the Switchback, a great website that I recommend, recreating Solidigrade in the 1940s.
Harry's steaks are dandy, so people always say. From New York to St. Louis and Chicago by the way. From the hills of Minnesota, where the rich clean waters fall. Old Chinese candy taken on the Wabash Cannonball. Oh, listen to the jingle, rumble and
The fictional railroad creators on Trainz Forge, like Jackson Barno and Trainboy 1. And, of course, Steve Vero's and Bill Klein's work on K&L Trainz. But for every one of these websites, there is someone to cash in and copy them. This is what the average jointed rail model looks like. And here's a model from a group who hates the ever-loving shit out of them.
Oh! Ew! Dude! What the fuck?
To explain why these models are so bad, we have to look back a bit. Meet Alpha Trainz, founded by Michael 4201, and several others. Michael's story is interesting, to say the least. You see, he wanted to learn Blender, and even asked for advice by some of the members I mentioned prior in this community for advice. Michael, in return, told them to fuck off! Yep. Michael didn't listen to them, nor took their advices and told him that. The result of that is Alpha Trainz. Now, buckle in, kids, because it's only going to get worse from here. You see, Alpha Trainz also had a Discord server. And although I like to keep myself away from shit shows like that, the stories and screen caps that I've seen myself are something that'll make my Mr. Medicare watching Deviant's ass have a PTSD. It was a slog-festing, autismo-gathering, gimme-pigging, and engine-suggesting hellspawn of the most deranged, mentally deficient sons of bitches in this community. The mods did not help either. One of them was a fellow named ConrailFan76. Now, I've known about Conrail76 for a long time. And why, you may ask, is he more important than the rest of the team? Oh, if only you knew. And I'm gonna show it to you. You see, he drew Undertale softcore porn / shipping art of Frisk and Chara, smut of furry behaving pigs, nearly committed suicide several times in the past, and is just downright unstable for the internet. Oh, and he was also mentioned on a certain website called Encyclopedia Dramatica. Don't bother looking it up either, it'll fuck you up. Anyways, that chaos in the server was mostly kept in bay, and was only mentioned up a few times as a shits and giggle, until the LILB GS4 incident. You may be thinking, what is the LILB Alpha Trainz incident? Simple. Well, recently, about a couple months ago, around November of 2023, Alpha Trainz decided it was a good idea to ask Jointed Rail if they can use permission to release LILB's GS4 on the site. And I'm just gonna show you this clip as an accurate representation of what happened.
Garbage ass nigga. You're a bitch ass. This nigga K. Jones a fucking bitch ass nigga. He's been shot against the whole
The result of that mess was nothing but a fucking shit show. For starters, do you remember how in the beginning of the video it showed that Jointed Rail thing on like, oh, they suck dicks and, well, are a bunch of pieces of shit that raid servers? Yeah, that rumor came from that server. Oh, so Jointed Rail must have actually did something. Actually, no, it wasn't just Jointed Rail. Oh no. Several, and I mean several, high-minded jagoffs joined in that server for a little bit of quote-unquote not raiding from Trainz Forge and abroad and just make complete fools of themselves. There is no good or bad side in this situation. Both sides, if you like it or not, are equally retarded. Like, for example, some will say and will drag old stuff I regret saying or made opinions on around 2020 or so, or for being a fucking hypocrite for making this video. Ironic, because I'm 99% sure we all were like that. And this isn't the only incident that happened to a server. Oh no. Recently, another site called North American Locomotive Works, yet another Alpha Trainz clone, run by Kit Bash and Purists, who will be saved for another segment in this video, are so crybaby over that bullshit, they ban people for posting PBR content because they're so high-minded on Trainz New Era, or anything diesel related in general. In short, petty Discord drama like this will unfortunately continue like it's a fucking Vulcan. Oh, and here's another neat thing. You want to hear something funny? Nev's or Trainz official Discord server is more uncivilized than the one from Running with Scissors. Yes, the same company that made Postal 2, where you can piss on people and set them on fire, has better quality control than Trainz. Now, originally I wanted to make this as one long video, but I realized that would just not work at all. So, I changed it up a bit, and I'm gonna make this just a series of videos akin to Mr. Medicare's Deviants series, which I'll provide a playlist of in the description. That's all I have for now. The next episode is on the Thomas side of Trainz, and the Thomas fandom as a whole, really, because there is a lot of things that I need to discuss about him. So be ready.